Email for me, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're going to talk about just a couple of things. I'm recording this, by the way. If I zoomed in on Jack Nicklaus's hands, you could see that you see two knuckles at the back of his left hand. You can see that his trigger finger, which is his index finger, is down the shaft. It's like he's shooting a pistol. So I'm gonna give you that grip trainer without a club today first, just so you can practice it without a club. And when you come back next time, I'm gonna make them up, so you have something to practice with. The second thing I'd address is that you've got to make sure your spine or your head is just to the right of the ball. So he's hitting a pitching wedge, so you can see the ball's dead center of the stance, so you won't see any tour player. If I went back to me over here just for a second, this is me hitting a sand wedge, and I even play the ball more forward than Jack does. But you won't see any of these guys play the ball back of center. You might have to share this with your husband if you're watching. All right. All right. I might get in trouble for saying that. Sorry. All right. So, all right. So one of the things that we talk about is levering the club. So you can look at his wrist. This is me. All I'm doing is really just levering the club. So our head's behind the ball. The wrists are fully cocked. Weights move to the right. Okay. Then it's going to shift to the left. You watch his legs. It's going to shift to the left. His head's still behind the ball, right? Now watch how he releases the club through. You can watch the grass fly up too. See the grass? So he's just brushing the turf. Right, notice that his right arm is over his left arm and is extended. So that's one of the things you're going to practice. Where's all of his weight? Front foot. Where's his belly button facing? Toward the target. That way.
Oh, it's already over here?
Yeah. And that's where you get your speed from. Right? So his weight's on his left foot because his right foot's off the ground. His hips are turning toward the target and his arms are releasing forward and toward the target. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to shift to the left because I want right leg. Shift. I'm going to release the club. You can see my arms rotate over. They're going to extend. My weight is now pulling me toward my left foot. My belly button and chest is all facing the target. All right, there's one more thing that I want to show you that we're going to work on just a little bit because I don't want to give you too many things. When you swing, the only other thing we're going to talk about today is your right knee, and we're going to practice this without a club. But I want to show you what your right knee does when you go back. Step straight and straight up. And you want to get out of that, moving back. If you watch my right knee here, it's going to maintain some flexion at the top. See how about the spacing between your legs? It's because of what your right knee did. So, well, one of the reasons when you start taking lessons that I use video for more than anything is to confirm some of the things that we're talking about. Not that you're going to be on the PGA Tour, the LPGA Tour, anything like that. Just find out what pretty good players do and kind of mimic and copy. Humans like to watch. Watch. So here's Tiger in 2000 when he won 11 tournaments. Back when he used to be really good. Look at his legs. See the deflection from here to here. He's still turning, but he's not losing much of that flex in the knees. So when he comes down, I'm going to show you first. There's you coming down right now. So you're halfway to the ball. And look where your legs still are. Now watch where his legs will be. They're already turned all the way around. So your club is coming down the same route. I can see his left leg on the other side. Watch. See how he's using his core and his legs and his chest. So when you hit it, all you can use from right there is just your arms and your hands. You haven't used any weight shift. You haven't pivoted your hips. So when you get to the ball, right there, you just hit it. Your lower body has to turn to swing. Okay? He just hit it.
Show me where you hit it. This is already starting to face to the left.
He just hit it. You can see his whole left leg.
Wow.
I'm going to show you one more because everybody loves Freddie Couples because he's so easy on the eyes. For all my ladies that I keep talking about Freddie. He's a really nice guy, but he's a really good looking guy too. But his nickname is Boom Boom because he hits it so far. And he's mine. And he hits it 300 yards every time. So it's Fred. I want you to watch what we just talked about. You don't see any space between his legs. And when he changes directions, look at his legs and his hips.
Oh, way. He hadn't even hit the ball yet.
Because if you were kind of using the same mindset as you did if you were hitting a topspin forehand, if you just swung your arms, how much speed would you have? Because when you hit a tennis ball, you would step, and what would you hit to? It would open up. So in your case, because of where you start from the top, it's really hard. Because your right knee is straight, and all you're just doing right here, not intentionally, you're just swinging your arm. And that's why you pull that left elbow in. Right? So they're right there with their hips at impact left. There's Predator. He just hit it, but look at his hip. You didn't get there until after you hit it. Now watch his. You won't see his left elbow at all because he's releasing his head. When you come through, all you see is just your left elbow. Right? So you're just pulling it through. Right. So how do we get you the feeling of getting your core, your belly button, and your legs to move with the club? That's what's going to help you get to the ground too. You're losing your biggest ass. This part right here creates so much more space. Again, reflecting back to your forehand, your lower body would be moving. Let me tell you, if I filmed you hitting a tennis ball,
I'd be already here when it's like this.
You gotta have the same feeling you hit.
Already here.
So here's the drill. You're gonna do. We're gonna write a few notes today just so you get the swing guide. I'm going to give you the grip trainer today.
Yep.
Because when do I see you?
Tuesday.
So you're going to take this home. I think this is like $8. When you do you can almost practice like you hit the tennis ball. So I'm swinging on a different point, right? Do you have a right hand? So if you were hitting a forehand, you go. You take your right hand, you go. Now we're lowering the plane because the ball's on the ground. Right? So just like your wrist cocking your tennis racket, just like you fold the right arm with your tennis racket, you're doing the same thing underhand. And look at my core. Remember when I was swinging that stick down I was making? It's not just my hand whipping the stick through. My core is going. How fast am I turning my hip? Everybody stop. That's good. Let's put it into the top. Hold it. That's good. Turn your core as hard as you want to.
I could see that because like when I play fitness and I'm going like this, that's the same motion you want in my legs. And that's not what I was doing. I was doing more like that instead of.
Your right leg is I don't know if you play softball or baseball. But when you get into the batter's box, if you watch the baseball hitter, the first thing they do is kick in a pull, so they have something to push with.
Right.
But you can't push unless you load it. You can't, if you straighten it, you can't load it. So, grip down on that. This is the right. But onto the finger. Some cases it's dead open if you do this. It goes over. So your right arm going this way. It's kind of loose, but if you have your racket, you get top spin, you go. It's exactly the same feeling as the top up. Look at the pull-up. But when you held your racket, that would be a really weak grip.
Exactly, that's what I was told, that's how I told you, but I was looking to see if there's something for the rock.
It's not. It's just smaller.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
just like this. That's not different thing.
Okay.
If I open it up in the palm, then it's square to the face.
Yeah.
The old, I'm sorry, the new play is the old Western one.
Right. Right.
You don't want to do that. Right. That actually causes flipping. We want to swing it to the right. So when I'm doing it with this, is that right here? I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that's a really good visual because I can get that part.
Right. You start to do that. This. And you know, and another thing, and I don't know if anybody's told you this, but if you ever hear somebody tell you to keep your head down and feel into the body, you got to say that. And I say that for a little bit.
Head down and inspire you.
If you ever heard somebody say, keep your head down and still. Because if you're just sitting there, observers are watching you miss this shot, and you just stop it. And you hit the ground first. If you miss it, and then somebody else says, keep your head still, keep your head down. If you ever heard a teacher say that, he would follow you. Because if you watch all of these guys, their chin and their head, the impact is going like this. But if you try to keep your head down and still, your body won't turn. You got to encourage you to turn more, right?
Yeah.
You got to get your belly button and your chest to go right to release. So the worst thing you can do is try to keep your head down, because if you do, you'll pull it through every time. You won't release the stuff. You've got to get used to releasing the stuff through. And it's off. It's a kind of a motor skill pattern that's learned through new habits, just like this. I think back then it's like $4 in a quarter. He gave me one. He said, "You never wanted to pay me anything. You have to pay for it." So he gave me this, and every day I did. I sold it every single time I was on TV or I was reading a book. I just pick it up, put my grip is not very good. And it took me literally a month to get comfortable. I'm not saying I could do it after a week, but I wasn't very good at it. I still couldn't do it consistently. And after about a month, where I could just grab it every single time and I didn't have to think about it. No good player, at the level that they are, thinking about the grip anymore. They have the best 50 years.
Exactly.
So it's subconscious. Right. It's like my head behind the ball. I had to train myself. I used to put a ruler on the ground and then a stick on the ground and make sure my head was behind the ball. And then the only thing that Mr. Pinnock had me do to get the feeling of what I was going to do, I played for him, I played for baseball as well, is to feel like I was skipping the rock. I knew what skipping the rock was. I was just throwing it under it. So hitting a top spin forehand down the line, that was my only feel that I was trying to accomplish. So I took a hit, just like what you have. It was actually a shot. It was a whole shot. And I swung it 75 to 100 times by today. Doing what you're doing. Just feeling. Skipping the rock. Because then it trains your brain to do things about it. That's thinking about it. Exactly. You go play golf, on 1 second. And you start with that. You got 56 million parts at 1 second. Right. There's no way your brain can organize that many thoughts, right? So you do it by sensory or awareness or feel or whatever. How do you get feel? You got to train yourself through repetition, right? Sensation. Right. So we're going to talk about writing down a few things. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna let you keep this on your phone today and tomorrow, but bring it back to me tomorrow.
Okay.
Tonight,
I'll be back tomorrow.
What?
I'll be. If you tell me to, I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, just bring it back to me tonight, because I'll need it tomorrow. I don't have any files this afternoon that I need it for.
Okay. What time do you need it tomorrow?
I'm gonna give you a stick. Take the one that you have.
Okay. What time do you want this tomorrow?
Same time tomorrow. Okay. I'll keep it. But I want to write down some notes. Let me send you this video real quick because I